Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sun Prairie Ice Arena, just outside of Madison, Wisconsin, where we are up here for a My Hockey tournament, and the Zionsville Eagles will be up here for at least 4 games this weekend. One of them just about ready to start against Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel comes in from the Chicago Catholic Hockey League, and so we have a lot of history playing Carmel, not so much playing Mount Carmel. This is Ryan Donovan along with Steve Jugg bringing you the action of Game 1 in the Fall Classic Hockey Tournament up here in Madison, Wisconsin. Steve, the Zionsville Eagles come into this game having lost their leading scorer so far this season, Alec Molinaro, the junior, who actually fractured his pelvic bone last week on Saturday afternoon's game. I believe it was Sunday when that happened. And he's going to be out for at least 6 to 8 weeks. So Alec Molinaro will be heavily missed. He was leading this team in scoring. Last year, he was the 4th leading scorer on the team as a sophomore. And the 3 top leading scorers from last year are all on the team this year. But really, Kane McClurg, Noah Farb, Silas Donovan, trying to get the production going. They've kind of been a little bit slow out of the gate here to start the season. And goals have been hard to come by for the Zionsville Hockey Club. So we'll see if they can get things going here against what I think should be a pretty tough opponent in Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel's nickname is the Caravan. They will be in their white jerseys with brown numbers and brown pants. Your Zionsville Eagles will be the visiting team in their black jerseys with green trim and green pants. And taking the ice early, Ethan Cox, number 88, the senior center, along with Kane McClurg, the alternate captain junior, and Noah Farb, another junior. And then at the blue line, sophomore Luke Kirkpatrick, and the captain of this team, John Zach, the senior. And we are just about ready to get underway. Folks, this game's going to fly by. We have 14-minute periods and no ice cut. So we will start this game and be done with it quickly. Face-off won by the Caravan, and they try to chip it into the neutral zone. Kane McClurg with it. Now Noah Farb, but taken away by Zach Tingleson. And now back to Ethan Cox. Ethan Cox skates in, and it's knocked away by the Caravan. That's number 21, Emmett Carr, trying to get it out, and he does, into the neutral zone where Kane McClurg was waiting. Caravan now back the other way, and this will be on net, so no icing. And John Zach plays it back to his line mate, Luke Kirkpatrick, behind their own net. In net is Jackson Herbold, number 30. He was 1-2 last week against the Chicago teams. And we'll see if he can shut down the Caravan today. Puck in the neutral zone, reached for it by John Zach, and now he bodies the Caravan player up against the wall. Jackson Herbold settles it down to Silas Donovan, who chips it out to his captain. And now they're trying to just get it out, and they don't get it out. Caravan, now Silas Donovan will get it out. He was looking for Quinn Carey up ice in the neutral zone. And now it's chipped back into the Eagle zone, where Rex Wollington, the senior, will go back and get it, swing it all the way back around the boards, but kept in by the white jerseys. Just underway, 1.5 minutes into Game 1 of this Fall Classic Tournament. Charlie Farb, the freshman, skates in, but it's blocked by Connor McClellan. And now swung back down deep into the Caravan zone. Now Donovan with it. He's looking for a centering pass, but throws it behind Charlie. Now a quick shot by Ryan Fleming, and it's knocked away into the neutral zone. Up to Quinn Carey, he'll get it deep and get off the ice, while Farb and Donovan go on the forecheck. Here's Anthony Wiseman, swings it back to the far boards, where Spencer Krug is on the ice for the first time. The sophomore, number 47. Rex Wollington keeps it in, fires over to the net of the Caravan, and now a quick shot by Krug. Donovan gets off the ice. He's replaced by Austin Mateo. Austin out there with Jeremy Klein and Spencer Krug, 2 sophomores who are playing very well their sophomore season. And now the goalie sticks it up into the netting and a stoppage of play. That's Lucas Ellis between the pipes. for the Mount Carmel Caravan. 11:38 to go in the first period. Again, 14-minute periods, no ice cut, so this game's going to go by rather quickly. Mateo's still out there with the K brothers. He wins the faceoff, and Klein goes back to Schumacher, but it did come off. So a delayed offsides. Zionsville will have to touch up, and now kept in by Mateo, and he brings it in. He's got Krug on his right, as well as Klein. Comes back around behind the net, and he's shouldered there by number 21, Emmett Carr. Now here's a shot towards the net by Schumacher, but it's cleared. Cairo Jug, the alternate captain senior, chases it down. Now he's in the far corner battling. Spencer Krug now on the far boards, gets it out. Nice breakout to Klein, just thrown a little behind him. He touches up though, and now Mateo gets it deep and gives the Eagles a time to get a line change. Here's Toby Bowling, the junior, taken out of the zone and by Kirkpatrick, but John Zach will run it down as Zach Tingleson for the Caravan tried to beat him to the puck. Noah Farb knocks it down. He's through the neutral zone, and now Kane McClurg joins him. Kept in by Kirkpatrick. He shoots it off of McClurg's stick. Now in front, and Tingleson will get it out on a breakout pass to number 23, Monberg.
We're getting a penalty.
And they're going to call a tripping penalty on Zionsville, and we'll see who this is on. I think it's on Luke Kirkpatrick, the sophomore. So that'll give the Caravan a man advantage in the first power play of the game. One of the strengths of Zionsville this year has certainly been the kill, but one of their strong penalty killers is certainly Alec Molinaro, who, as we mentioned before the broadcast, or before the game, is out for 6 to 8 weeks with a broken pelvic bone when he went to the boards hard last Sunday up in Chicago. So a little stoppage in play here. Donovan is out there to kill the penalty along with Wollington, Charlie Farb, and John Zapp. Charlie Farb tries to run it down, but Connor McClellan beats him to it. But a good hustle to try to take some precious time off of that power play by Charlie Farb, the freshman. Back the other way comes Dan O'Connor. O'Connor comes in, tries to set up the power play for the Caravan. And now John Zacka here in the near corner. O'Connor tries to get it from him. And on the ground is Ryan Jacob. And now the puck is underneath him, and he won't get off of John Zack's stick. So he's kind of playing a dead fish roll on top of John Zack's stick, and John was just ripping it out.
That's pretty.
And for some reason, Ryan Jacob thought that was accomplishing a lot, just to stand on John Zack's stick. They did get a nice pass across ice, though, but Jackson Herbold was there for the save. I'm sorry, I was too involved with what was going on between Jacob and Zack.
The dead fish was a good analogy.
Ryan Fleming gets it out. Kane McClurg with Noah Farb in front of him, but taken away by Tingleson. Through the neutral zone, and Ryan Fleming will backhand it and get it out. Here's Noah Farb backhanding it up the boards, trying to get it deep. And Ryan Jacob now skates it in. He's joined by Dan O'Connor. And now a backhand flip by Noah Farb, the junior, gets it all the way down the ice. Donovan will come back in. Cairo Jug, Ryan Fleming, and Charlie Farb back out there to kill. 42 seconds to go. Donovan in front. Save there by Ellis. Now Charlie Farb fires. Another save by Ellis. Donovan in front. And now it's swung back to the far boards. So a great kill here by the Eagles, almost getting just as many chances as the Caravan. There's a pass over to number 4, Logan Nat, but it was thrown behind him. And now it's cleared the length of the ice. 8:35 to go in the period, and just 14 seconds in the Caravan power play. Goalies have been tested just a couple of times, but so far not a lot of shots on goal. John Zack will dump it one last time, and that'll do it. The Eagles are now at even strength as Kirkpatrick comes out of the box. Up ice, Tingleson, kept in by Zack, fires, and gloved down by Lucas Ellis. A great kill by Zionsville. Let's see if they can build on that momentum. With 8:13 to play here. Again, Ryan Donovan along with Steve Jug. We're glad you've joined us for this first game of the My Hockey Tournament of the Fall Classic here in Madison, Wisconsin at the Sun Prairie Ice Arena. Zionsville battling Mount Carmel from the Chicago Catholic Hockey League here in game 1. They'll have 2 games tomorrow, I believe at 4 o'clock and 10:20 Eastern time. A lot of action in front of the net. Ellis continues to make the saves. But good traffic in front by Farb, Bowling, and Kane McClurg. Now McClurg gets it deep in the far corner. Noah will have to tag up. Here come the Caravan. They try to get it out. Kept in there by Schumacher and now knocked out. Jug will give it chase and run it down with 7:45 to go here in the first period. Schumacher goes across ice. Noah Farb waiting there. And he'll skate it, but taken away by Nicholas Medina. Now coming back the other way is Monberg. Monberg shoots an easy pad save for Herbold. To the far boards, nice breakout pass by Toby Bowling. Kane McClurg up the ice, and he gets it past the white jerseys, but then gets stopped. Spencer Krug tries to keep it in. Back the other way comes Medina. And now an offsides by the Caravan, so this face-off will take place just outside the blue line in the neutral zone. 7-13, no score. 1 power play so far by Mount Carmel. It was killed successfully by the Eagles. Face off there by Mateo. And now it's knocked down into the Caravan zone. McClellan goes back and gets it. And now it's lifted up into the netting. Mateo out there again with Jeremy Klein and Spencer Krug. Kirkpatrick and Zach at the blue line for the Eagles. Face-off will take place. Mateo versus Emmett Carr. Just to Ellis's left here, deep in the Caravan zone. Face-off won by the Eagles. Kirkpatrick threw it at the net, didn't get through cleanly. And now on the far boards, it's picked up by Ryan Jacob. Jacob gets it out, taken away by Klein. Jeremy Klein will gain the red line and try to get it deep. And now Krug will. It gets by the Caravan player Wiseman, and now a centering pass by Mateo, and it went off, and it was Krug that got a good shot at it, but Ellis was there for the save. Good opportunity by the Eagles. John Zach now fires just high of the net. Ellis will glove it down and stop play.
Giving Ellis an early test.
Ellis has had some flurries right in front of him, right on the doorstep in the crease. And he's been able to save it. A lot of sticks flying there. Eagles trying to keep the pressure heavy on Mount Carmel in this first game of the tournament. Donovan out there now with Goggins and Farb. So Zach Goggins, the senior, playing right wing. Here's Noah Farb. Here's Charlie Farb as Donovan won the faceoff. And now coming back the other way is Logan Nat. He'll flip it, and it'll bounce up into the stomach of Jackson Herbold, and he'll go ahead and hang on to it as he had some white jerseys pressing hard on him. 6:16 to play here in the first period. Face-off now down in the Eagle zone, just to the right of Jackson Herbold. It'll be Londos and Donovan for the face-off. And this one's won by the Caravan. Thrown over to the near boards, and Ryan Fleming is there waiting. He tries to get it out, and does, and now taken away by Karek Londos. Back up the sideboards. Charlie Farb looks for Donovan, but they don't connect. Now Donovan keeps it in front of him. He'll chip it off the boards and go on the forecheck and try to beat 2 white jerseys down there. And the Caravan got there first, but it comes out to Woolington, who shoots it towards the net. And now back the other way. Londos up ice to Nat. And now Woolington gets it out. Charlie Farb waiting. He goes back to Woolington, who's got some speed, fires it, but it's off the stick of Kulke and all the way up into the netting for a stoppage of play. 5:32 to go in the first period. No score here. I would say shots on goal might be a little bit more for the Eagles at this point, even with the Caravan having the only power play in this game. Ethan Cox back out there, centering McClurg, and that's Quinn Carey. Jug and Schumacher are back at the blue line. Carey steps in and goes back to Jug. Jug will shoot it in just wide of the net. I think he was looking for Kane McClurg's stick for a redirect. Now Carey with a beautiful pass right to McClurg between the circles, and he got a good shot off, but Ellis was there. Shot wide of the net by Cox. Now to the far boards where Schumacher pinches aggressively, and it pays off. Now he keeps it deep. Nice play by the junior defenseman. Swung back around to the near boards. Jug will fire it again, and this time Ellis will bring it in. So good pressure by the Eagles, keeping it up, and now John Zach and Kirkpatrick will replace Schumacher and Jug. Good 17 seconds there of some good action challenging Ellis. But so far, Lucas Ellis has met the test. Now here's Quinn Carey. Quick shot off of the pad of Ellis as Carey kept it low that time. They've shot some high shots, kept it low, trying to test Ellis and find a weakness there in number 60. So far to no avail. 5:07 to play. Face-off will come down into the Caravan zone as it was lifted by one of the Caravan players into their own bench. So that was the stoppage of play. Mateo out there with Klein and Krug. This face-off looks like won by the Caravan, but they get it too far out in front on the breakout pass, and Kirkpatrick sends it deep. Klein now looking for Mateo in the corner, but the white jerseys come out with it. John Zach quickly catches it in the neutral zone and puts it back down into the Caravan zone. On the near boards here, Connor McClellan trying to battle. Flies it over to the other side, and now Luke Kirkpatrick will take a quick shot.
Oh, yeah!
And it's redirected in front. I believe Jeremy Klein redirected Luke Kirkpatrick's shot, and this one finally got by Ellis. For Jeremy Klein, his third goal of the season. The sophomore is really off to a productive start. And Kirkpatrick will get the assist. So the Eagles are on the board first here with 4:38 to go in the first period. Kirkpatrick excited to get the assist, and Jeremy Klein with the deflection goal past Ellis. Back the other way come the Caravan, and Woolington off the boards and out by Charlie Farr. And that's exactly what the Eagles needed after they struggled last week to get goals. To get that first goal is exactly what this team needed. Get some momentum going and see if you can't answer it now. Be a little kick in their step out there, and Noah Farb goes and gets it. Farb out there with his brother Charlie. Noah skating and finding some open space. Quick shot by Fleming, and it was also deflected, but not quite in. Here's Charlie. Charlie shoots high, short side, and it's block saved by Lucas Ellis. So the Eagles get on the board on the goal, the deflection goal from Jeremy Klein from Luke Kirkpatrick. That's sophomore to sophomore. Love to see that. Noah Farb on the faceoff, wins it over to Donovan. Donovan gets it back to the blue line to Woolington. He shoots, and it's right into Ellis as Noah Farb tried to get a stick on it to deflect the direction of the puck, but he was unable to get his stick on it. Farb again on the faceoff for the Eagles. This one again won by the Eagles. Donovan gets it back to Woolington. Quick shot. This one's going to be gloved. I think that one was off the net, but Ellis went ahead and gloved it, and we'll do it again. 3:47 to go. Eagles lead 1-0. Here in Game 1 of the Fall Classic from Sun Prairie Arena, just outside of Madison, Wisconsin. Some late-night Friday night hockey for you. Face-off this time won by the Caravan. Woolington, though, gloves it and keeps it in. And now the Caravan player catches it, puts it down, and tries to get it out. Ryan Fleming battling well, but they finally chip it out. Noah Farb over to Woolington. He looks up. Woolington's going to reverse his course and go back over to Ryan Fleming. Fleming will get it deep, and the Eagles will go on the forecheck. Farb here in the near corner. Now Donovan will help him and bring it out. Try to find some time and space. Now he cuts to the center of the ice. Woolington shoots, and a glove save by Ellis. So again, Eagles controlling most of the action down here in the Caravan zone. And you know Coach Highsmith would like to see them just keep that pressure going all period long. So far, the 5 hour, 5.5 hour, 5 hour, whatever you want to call it, drive up here hasn't given the Eagles heavy legs thus far. Jug with a beautiful job of keeping it in and getting it deep. He had the whole Caravan team almost going the opposite way, and he kept it in the zone. Now here in the near corner, battling, and Jug pinches again. This time Caravan is able to get it out, and that's Ryan Jacob. He gets it deep, but back the other way come the Eagles. Kept in, though, by Tingleson, and now Mateo looks to get it out, and does. Krug, now Tingleson back the other way. Tries to go around Jug, now he skates in, and a stick was lifted by Jug, but he still was able to get a shot off, but it was off net. So Jug disrupted the shot enough that he couldn't get it on Jackson Herbold. Comes back the other way. 2:22 to play in the first period. Eagles lead at 1-0. This is Tom O'Connor. He tries to bring it in, and McClurg will have none of it. He battles him and gets that puck out and back the other way. Schumacher will run it down, and it will be an icing. The Caravan player backhanded it, and it did have enough mustard to get all the way down for the icing. So it'll come back the other way into the Caravan zone where we will face it off. That's Cox, Carey, and McClurg out there. Face-off will be to Ellis's right here in the Caravan zone with just 2:04 to go in the first period. Puck is dropped, bouncing around. Caravan tries to get it out. John Zach's there, but whiffs on the shot. Back the other way is Vince Chochi. Kirkpatrick will run it down. He goes off the far boards, and a beautiful breakout play by McClurg, Cox, and here's Carey. Carey tried to use number 19 Kolke as a shield as he cut back in and then took a hard shot, but Ellis was there, able to still track it. Nice shot by Quinn Carey. 1:44 to go in the period. Ethan Cox will face off against Kark Londos. Cox wins it over to Carey. John Zach steps up, fires, stick save, but in front of the net is McClurg. He tries to shoot, and he was kind of held up there by Kolke. Good defensive play by the Caravan as Kane McClurg was on the doorstep right in front of Ellis. Kirkpatrick will send it back up, but it'll be a delayed offside, so the Eagles have to tag up. Now this will be an icing as the Caravan send it deep. 1:20 to play here in the first period. Again, we'll have short breaks between the first and second period and the second and third period. There will not be an ice cut, and they are keeping these games moving here in the arena. And that's probably a good thing, but doesn't allow Ben to have that time in the locker room to kind of break it down a little bit more. Just going to have to do it while they're out there on the ice. So I know coaches prefer at least one opportunity to go to the locker room and settle their players down and talk strategy. Back the other way come the Caravan. They get it deep. Ryan Fleming is there as he battles Palmersheim. Kept in by the Caravan, now sent to the corner. Fleming is there. He gets it up and past Bowling through the neutral zone. Now Goggins is shouldered up against the wall. Back the other way is Palmersheim. 23 for, now gets it, now Goggins has the puck. He's got some time and space. He skates in, quick shot! Good save by Ellis as Goggins had eyed the far side of the net, but couldn't get it by him. Now it's cleared. Rex Woolington gets it. That was a good shot by Goggins and a good save by Ellis. Run down now by Wiseman. He chips it out. Through the neutral zone, knocked away by Fleming, and back into the Caravan zone. Just 15 seconds to go here in the first period. The Eagles lead at 1-0. Here's Woolington back the other way, and the player falls down. He's got some time, but he's got white jerseys all around him, and Ellis will go ahead and glove it. 4.6 seconds to play. We'll have one more face-off before the first period comes to an end. It'll be Mateo, Krug and Klein, Jug and Schumacher back. Just 4 seconds to go. Back to Schumacher, quick shot, save. Clock never ran, so we'll do it again. The period should not be over. It should be about maybe 1.5, but we'll let them go. And at the end of one, the Eagles lead at 1-0. We'll be back right after this for second period action. Welcome back. We told you it'd be a short break. This is Ryan Donovan along with Steve Jugg getting ready to give you second period action as the horn sounds. And let's let you know the Zionsville Eagles lead 1-0 on Jeremy Klein's third goal of the season for Klein. Luke Kirkpatrick getting the assist as he shot it towards the goal. Klein deflected it, and it went right through the wickets of the Caravan goalie, giving them a 1-0 lead. Now, you never know. A great speed and momentum right now by the Eagles. And look, through the years, we've seen some pretty bad hockey after a 4 or 5 hour drive on a Friday night, whether it's up in Detroit, up in Chicago, just heavy legs. But the Eagles have come out here playing really well to start this game. Let's see if they can put another period together here and build on this lead. Caravan have it in the Eagles zone. Quick shot. And this one is wide of the net. And the white jerseys back behind. Donovan takes it away. But now the Caravan get it back. Jugg now battling in the corner. And back out right in front. Swings back around. That was Dan O'Connor now off to the other side, and it clears. So they tried to get it to the other side. McClurg now chases it down. Good hustle. But the Caravan is able to get it out. Schumacher gets it behind his own net. Off the near boards here to McClurg, over to Charlie Farb. Farb is chipped up by Londos, and the puck comes free. And now Ryan Jacob will get it deep, and they'll get some fresh legs on the ice for the white jerseys. Over to Charlie. Charlie Farb backhands up to Donovan, but it goes off Donovan's skate. Swung back down and deep. And the Eagles. Noah Farb will replace Donovan. Jugg battling back there behind the Zionsville goal. Caravan now skating well, possessing the puck, centering pass, and Herbold was there. The centering pass to Londos, and he got some pretty good wood on it. But Jackson Herbold came up with a save. We are 1.5 minutes into the second period in this game one of the Fall Classic from Madison, Wisconsin. Zionsville Eagle Hockey. We've got over 26 viewers on the broadcast. We're glad you've joined us on this late Friday night game. John Zach in front, and Noah Farb skates, gets it free, and flies it over to Quinn Carey, run down there by Kolke for Mount Carmel. John Zach back the other way. Chips it off the boards to Cox. Cox will get it deep towards the corner. Glove there by Kolke. And now Farb. Quinn Carey in front. He's got some time and space. Goes to the captain, who fires it right by Ellis for the second goal of the game for the Eagles. Quinn Carey got the puck and very patiently looked to find some open ice and saw John Zach pinch up and get a great shot just above the circles. That was a great second goal. So that'll be Zach, the captain, from Carey and Noah Farb.
Beautiful play, nice shot. Lifted the water bottle.
That's what you like to see. 2-0, an early goal here in the second period. Something for the Eagles to build on after the first possessions of that second period were handled by the Caravan. The Eagles come right back. I loved Quinn Carey's patience there when he got the puck, and instead of just ripping a shot on, he saw his captain come in from the right and pinch down just at the top of the circles. He fed him, and I tell you, when John Zach has plenty of time to get that slap shot back there, it's going to be coming in with some steam, and Ellis could not catch up to it. Just under 12 to play here in the second period. The Eagles lead 2-0. The first goal from Klein, the second goal from John Zach. Here's Ethan Cox back the other way. Carey, and he shoots it, keeps it on the ice, and Ellis with the save. Nice pinch there by Willington to keep it in, but now the Caravan clears, where Ryan Fleming, the freshman, will run it down. Over to Carey. Carey tries to backhand it, but there were no black jerseys there. They'll get it deep. No icing because it went off a stick, I believe, of either an Eagle or a Caravan. And now skating in is McClellan. McClellan patiently shoots. Nice save by Jackson Herbold on the tough angled shot. And Cox looked up, seeing Carey streaking, but a nice play by Tingleson to keep it in and intercept the pass. Here's Carey. He'll get it out off the skate of Noah Farb, and this will not have enough mustard to be an icing. Swung back around to the far corner. Tingleson now with the puck. Klein comes in to battle him, and not quite kept in. Goes the length, and this will not be an icing, as Ryan Fleming will run it down. And he's challenged there by Ryan Jacob, but gets it near to the near boards, and Jug, nice breakout pass to Mateo, up to Krug. Krug was trying to get it over to Klein, but just couldn't get wood on it. Comes back out, and here come the Caravan back the other way. But Jug is there, as is Schumacher. Skating hard is Dan O'Connor. He drops it for a teammate, and Mateo clears it to the far boards. Now Ryan Jacob in the corner being battled by Schumacher. Mateo joins the mix. And out with it are the Eagles, but kept deep now, the Caravan. That's Dan O'Connor in the far boards. Schumacher at his feet, and Mateo now will come out with it. Bring it to the near boards, where Krug tips it by Tingleson, but just a little bit too far out in front of him. Jug with a nice takeaway. He skates it in. He will shoot it, and just could not get it through Kolke. Kolke got just enough of that to put the puck into the corner rather than on net. And now it's lifted, and this should be an icing, and it'll come back down. Great play by Jug, coming back the other way, giving his team a chance for the line change, and then getting an offensive threat here coming down. But Kolke was able to just get enough stick on his shot that it went wide of the net. Donovan out there with Bowling and Goggins for the faceoff. Kirkpatrick and Zach are deep. And faceoff is won. And back the other way is Londos for the Caravan. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. And number 29, Vince Chochi, picked up the penalty on John Zach. So he'll be going to the box, and we'll have looked like an elbow. Called for the elbow. 2-minute minor. And Caravan player is fine, but it'll be another power play for Mount Carmel. Successful kill the first time in the first period by the Eagles on Kirkpatrick's penalty. Let's see if they can battle this one off and keep this 2-goal lead. Caravan would like nothing more than to cut this lead in half early in the second period. And now some confusion, and they refs are not going to let them change. They took too much time. So Connor McClellan will have to stay in there. But it's Londos that will take the quick shot wide of the net. That will take the face-off. And now cleared by Kirkpatrick. 9:05 to play in the second period. The Eagles lead at 2-0 with a goal here in the second period from John Zach, who was assisted by Quinn Carey and I believe Noah Farb. Back the other way come the Caravan. And Kirkpatrick at the blue line. But quick shot high of the net from Ryan Jacob. Now down in the far corner. Lifted up by Willington. And now McClurg has an opportunity. He's got Farb. He drops it to Farb. But McClellan saw the drop pass and was able to break it up. But still a good kill by McClurg. Now McClurg on the far boards. Skated back around by Londos. Londos now waiting for some teammates. A beautiful pass as somehow he found Dan O'Connor after he pulled in 2 black jerseys. Made a clever pass back to O'Connor, but he could not keep the puck on his stick to get a good shot off. 8:16 to go here. Power play right now for Caravan. They have 1 minute and 3 seconds left on that, as Donovan and Charlie Farb will come in for the kill with Jug and Schumacher on defense. Face-off won by the Caravan, and that is O'Connor. Both O'Connors are out there, Tom and Dan. Dan now with it, but he skates past it. Now he gets it back. Donovan battling him on the near boards. Almost taken out, but kept in. Here's Kolke. Kolke states into the near corner. Backhand pass, up ice, off of Charlie Farb. Good clear by Jug, and Farb will run it down. He takes a hard shot, but back the other way, up to Ryan Jacob for the Caravan, and he'll skate it through the neutral zone. And beautiful play by Cairo Jug, who just ran him into the boards. Now Charlie gets it out and sends it down. Good kill again by the Eagles, as the Caravan just can't get things settled. But here back the other way on the change, they've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry, but Kolke takes it into the corner, and the Eagles are back up. Still battling on the near boards is Krug, and Schumacher, quick shot, and Jug went down to make the save, and then a second shot came back to the Caravan, and Jackson made the second save. And that'll be even strength. John Zach is out of the box, and we are at 5-on-5 hockey with 7:08 to go in the second. Eagles lead at 2-0. Friday night hockey, we're glad you're with us. Austin Mateo. This face-off is won by the Caravan.
Move it, Ryan.
And Mateo will backhand it to the far boards where Klein is there. He takes a shot. Now they continue to get it deep. Going to battle is Monberg. And in front, quick shot, beautiful pad save by Jackson
nice
Herbold.
job, Jackson.
That net was wide open, and Jackson Herbold came up with the initial save and then got back for the second save. Great opportunity there by Mount Carmel, and they couldn't cash in. 6:47 to play in the second. Mateo. Chet Palmersheim wins the faceoff for the Caravan. This one is lifted, goes above the net. Ryan Fleming in the far corner for the Eagles. Fleming comes out with it.
Nice job.
Looking for a breakout pass. Up ice to Mateo.
Nice.
Mateo's got Krug in front, and he cannot stay on sides. He tried to, and I think we got a late shot on the goalie by Mateo, so he will go to the box, and the Eagles will be back on the kill. So out of frustration, Spencer Krug tried to stop.
They're taking for the other team as well.
Oh, they took both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Connor McClellan had something to say to Mateo for taking a shot on his goalie, and he, unfortunately for the Caravan, negated that power play opportunity. So now it's just going to be 5-on-5 hockey with both of those players serving a 2-minute, but no power play for either team. Probably not something the Caravan should have forfeited on when they got the penalty. Kolke will get it out, up ice to Londo, and Kirkpatrick with a nice play. And now John Zach. Zach will try to get it deep, and does. Quinn Carey now battling. Now John Zach has a quick shot.
Ooh.
Carey was there to deflect it, but the puck did not keep going. He actually knocked it down. And now Carey's going to be called for the offsides. He got a stick on a very hard shot, hoping to redirect it, and unfortunately he got it.
Put a stop on
He
it.
almost got it too square. It just died right there on his stick. Good idea by Carey on the hard shot by John Zach, but to no avail. 6:04 to play in the second. Even strength for both teams. John Zach feathers it up and off of Carey's stick into the Caravan zone, and they'll retreat. Tingleson back the other way. He'll get it out. Up ice, he's looking for Nat. Nat gets it deep. John Zach shoots it off of a Caravan player. Almost bounced right in front of Herbold. Now Kirkpatrick brings it to the near boards to Ethan Cox. Cox still has it. Goes around the Caravan player, and now he'll bring it into the zone. Cox circles around, tries to wheel past the Caravan player. Puck at his feet here in the corner, and he's still got it. Now it's knocked away. Donovan will join the rush, and he skates by it, so back the other way come the white jerseys. That's Tingleson. Knocked away by Jug. Kept in. Donovan. Hard hit against the Caravan. That was Kolke. Now Londos keeps it deep. Donovan now behind his own net. Looks up. Gets it up to Cox. Cox will try to get it out, and does. Londos will throw it back to Kolke to try to settle it down. Under 5 to play here in the second. The Eagles lead it 2-0. Cairo Jug in the corner, battling Dan O'Connor. Up in front, Connor still has it. He takes a quick shot, and that was a good play by O'Connor, who gathered the puck and still got a pretty hard shot. Herbold was there for the save. They have yet to find a way to crack the safe of Jackson Herbold, as he's made several saves and a lot of them right on the doorstep. Noah Farb, McClurg, Charlie Farb. Face-off won that time by Noah. And Fleming brings it back around to Willington. Puck is out. Charlie will go chase it down. Charlie will be battling there. He gets the puck against Wiseman. And the Caravan now with it. Try to get it out. Willington tries to keep it in and does. Noah Farb gets it back down. Farb with the puck. Tries to center it over to McClurg. Had Charlie Farb on the back door. Here's Fleming. Fleming tries to get it deep. Knocked back, and now he keeps it in. Skates back around. Noah Farb has it. He will find some time and space. Quick, hard shot. Ellis with the save. 4:02 to go in the second.
Good hard shot.
You can tell that McClurg and Farb, Noah, are tired of not being on the scoreboard, as they're
hungry.
two of the top three scorers last year on this team. And again, Noah Farb, Silas Donovan, and Kane McClurg, they've each got a goal this year, but that's about it. And they're used to scoring a lot more. Noah does have a nice assist, getting it a secondary assist in this one, getting it to Carey and then to John Zach, for the second goal of the game here in the second period. Mateo keeps it deep. Kolke will go get it in the far corner. Mateo has it. Quick centering pass to Krug just beyond his stick. Good idea by Mateo. Now Krug tries to center it to Klein. Knocked down by Mateo. He tries to center it to Krug. And Ellis comes up with a save. And some extracurriculars around the goal. But a nice play and nice flurry around the net by the Eagles on the Mateo K-brother line.
Good effort in front.
It sure was. Ellis with a nice save to keep the deficit to just 2 goals. Late change now by the Caravan. Mateo will stay out there with Krug and Klein. Kirkpatrick and Zach at the blue line. Face-off won by the Caravan. Swung back around, but Krug is there. Centering pass and knocked away by Ellis. Quick shot by John Zach. In front! Oh, Krug swung and missed. Looking for a backdoor shot. And now a stoppage in play. Yes, you got to love the way Spencer's playing. He's all over the place. The puck has just been beyond his stick a couple of times tonight, but he's putting himself in a good position to score some goals. I have a feeling he might get one before this night is over.
Hard hustle.
Great hustle by the sophomore. Donovan now will take the face-off against Karik Londos. Caravan with the puck. Kept in. Shot towards the goal, just wide by Cairo Jug. Donovan with it. He's got time and space. Backhands just far, just wide of the net. Back down to Goggins. Donovan with it, taken away by Londos, and he gets it out. Schumacher now runs it down. He'll chip it to Donovan. Donovan spins around. He was looking for Carey, and it was Londos that stepped in there just to get in front of the passing lane. And that'll be icing. 2:43 to go here in the second period. 1 goal by the Eagles in the first, 1 goal by the Eagles in the second. That's where we are, 2-0 right now. Even strength for both teams with 2:43 to go in this one. This first game is always an important one, especially after a 5-hour drive. To get this, if the Eagles can play 3 periods here and keep this one going throughout the second and then into the third, it'd be a great way to start this Fall Classic tournament. Donovan and Carr on the face-off. Won by Carr. Donovan, though, almost took it away, and now he'll backhand it deep, and Goggins will go after it. Kept in now by Carey. Carey skates in. He'll go back to the blue line. Fleming takes a shot, and Goggins tried to get a stick on it, but it's gloved by Ellis. And that'll bring out Farb, McClurg, and Bowling. They'll replace Donovan, Carey, and Goggins. Fleming and Woolington will stay back on the blue line. 2:25 to go. Noah Farb and Emmett Carr on the face-off. Carr wins it. Caravan tries to chip it out, but kept in by Fleming. Fleming with a quick shot, deflected by a white jersey, and almost put on net. That would have been some friendly fire past Ellis. And now back the other way is Ryan Jacob. He loses his footing in the corner. Willington looks up, looking for a breakout pass. Goes off a teammate and doesn't get to Bowling. He saw Bowling deep on this side of the ice, and now Noah Farb with it. Farb comes back around, centering pass, but McClure couldn't get free from Dan O'Connor. Now Dan O'Connor back the other way. Up ice to Jacob. Now back down the other way is McClure. Jacob knocks it off of his stick. McClure looks for a centering opportunity. Now he'll shoot behind the net. Bowling with a quick shot. He had a tough angle there. And now back the other way. Dan O'Connor loses his footing, and now he gets it back. No, and now he loses it. Willington. Both players just couldn't settle the puck down. Here comes Willington, and that's offside. So whistle blows, and with 1:22, the faceoff will take place outside of the blue line. Again, 2-0, Eagles lead it. Klein with a goal in the first. John Zach, the captain, with a goal in the second. Out comes Mateo with Krug and Klein. Gotten a lot of energy out of this line. Not to mention the first goal of the game. Klein now. Oh, knocked away. Back the other way. But Medina had his stick lifted. Caravan now with it. Chips up. Mateo battling. Gets it back to Kirkpatrick. And now handled by Monberg. They got it deep on net. Easily handled by Herbold. And here comes Klein. Klein trying to battle Kolke. Kolke knocks it free. John Zach pinches and keeps it deep. Mateo behind the net. Battling a couple of white jerseys. John Zach with a quick shot. Oh, that got on Ellis quickly, but he shouldered it, and it went above the crossbar. Now there's a penalty here. It's going to be on the Caravan. They're going to call it on Kolke for a hook, and that'll be the first power play for the Eagles, and hopefully they'll finish the period on a power play with 27 seconds to go. We'll see if they can get some action here, and hopefully this will carry into the third period if they don't get a goal here. Ethan Cox out there to take the face-off against Wiseman. I think he corrected it. We had a youth game in front of us. Yeah, now it's 2. Ethan Cox will take the face-off against Londos. Won by the Caravan, but Donovan on the half wall gets it and back out to John Zach. John Zach goes back to Donovan. Donovan now patiently gets it back to Zach. Zach will shoot it in front. Quick shot, easy rebound. Oh, what a save! Lucas Ellis with a tremendous save on the rebound shot by Rex Willington. Just that close. Donovan now will take a quick shot. Pad, that was a blocker save. 2 seconds. Donovan will, no, it's going to be it.
What a save.
Lucas Ellis kept that game from being 3-0 right before the end of the period. On a quick shot by McClurg, he got the initial save. Willington came in for the rebound. The net was wide open, and somehow Lucas Ellis got back to make a beautiful save, and that's where we end it. Again, no ice cut, so we'll be back in just a few minutes. Eagles 2, Caravan 0. Well, welcome back to third period of action. The Eagles will start this period on the power play on the hooking call against Kolke of the Caravan. They lead Mount Carmel 2-0, and this faceoff's won forward by Landos, who's trying to just take up time, and now McClurg. McClurg has it through the neutral zone. Donovan will skate it in. Donovan, quick shot wide of the net. Wollington on the far boards. He settles it down and looks for John Zach, but knocked away by Landos, and it clears. Donovan with it. He'll skate it in. Quick shot again, and he finds the net. Donovan skated in, and nobody really picked him up, and he took it far side and beat Ellis on a shot that was a little quicker, I think, than Ellis expected. And Donovan, again, an early third period goal this time, a power play goal by Silas Donovan. And I apologize, Steve. I know somebody got it over to Donovan from that far boards, and I'm not sure who to give the assist to on that. That was not unassisted.
Sure, if it wasn't John Zach.
I think it may have been John who got it in the neutral zone and flung it back over to Donovan. So we'll give John Zach the assist on the power play goal, and the Eagles lead it 3-0. Let's see if they can finish this game. They've struggled a couple of times this year in the third period, and we know their legs are heavy from a long drive. Here's a quick shot, blocker save, as Krug got it on net, but Ellis with the blocker save. Now Jug here right in front of us on the near boards, and Schumacher knocks it down. 1 minute into the third period, Eagles got that third goal they wanted from Silas Donovan. Here's Jeremy Klein, knocked away by Kolke and back the other way. Up ice, kicked in front and too far out in front of him, and Krug will send it deep again. No icing. Game 1 of the Fall Classic here in Madison, Wisconsin. The Eagles lead Mount Carmel 3-0 just into the third period. Puck up ice to Quinn Carey. Carey skates it in. He looked for Charlie Farb, but went off of his stick, trying to get it to him, and now Noah Farb has it. Centering to Quinn Carey, and another nice save. I think that got through, but it may have been stopped there by McClellan before it got to Ellis. Oh, a wraparound opportunity for Noah Farb. He almost snuck it in, but Ellis got over. Now Charlie Farb at his feet. He's looking for time and space, and knocked away by Jacob and cleared. Kirkpatrick over to John Zach. Zach brings it in. He skates it back around. Goes into the corner. Centering pass. He was looking for Charlie Farb. Looking up ice is Monberg. Monberg patiently off the boards. Taken away by John Zach and sent deep. 11:40 to go in this one. Eagles lead at 3-0 with a goal in each period tonight thus far. Noah Farb will take a hard-angled shot. Ellis fights it away, and Kirkpatrick trying to keep it in. Now he pokes it in, and the Caravan back the other way, but John Zach, the captain, is waiting. John with a goal here tonight, as well as an assist. Here's Noah Farb. Noah tries to skate it by, but Tengelson says nothing doing. Now Charlie with it. Looks for a backdoor pass to Zach Goggins, but Goggins just beyond his stick. Now taken away again by Charlie. Great shift by the freshman. Now Donovan in front, but Ellis with the save. Back the other way come the Caravan. That's Monberg. Monberg skates it in. Now poked away by Rex Willington behind the Eagle net. Donovan skates out with it in the near corner, or far corner. Shot, pad save by Herbold. Rex Willington with it. He fires over, looking for Bowling, and it just hopped his stick. Good look by Willington. Bowling put himself in a good position there. That was just a hot puck to handle as it came and bounced right over the stick. 10.5 to play here in the third. Quick recap on the goals. Jeremy Klein in the first period, even strength. John Zach, even strength in the second period. And Silas Donovan, a power play goal to start the third. That's where we have it, and Jackson Herbold has shut the door thus far against the Caravan. He's got a shutout going. We'll see if he can get the support from the Eagles to keep it going. Another pad save by Herbold. Bowling in the far. Now he looking in the neutral zone for Goggins. Ryan Fleming steps up. Goes off of his stick. Donovan will retreat and get it. He's got Willington across ice. but there was a Caravan player right there. Goggins may have gotten enough of it. No icing. McClellan now behind the net. Battling Bowling back there. Monberg shoots it up. Sorry, that's Londos. Now Ryan Fleming with the puck. A crossover to his line mate. Rex Willington goes off of his stick. And now he's deep in the far corner. Mateo will assist. Comes up. Londos with it. Nice toe drag. Quick shot. And scores. Ryan Fleming was there. But the puck kept on the ice by Londos as he did a nice toe drag to get around the first defender. Then Fleming went deep, or went low with his knee, but the puck stayed on the ice and got through and past Jackson Herbold to cut the lead to 3-1. That's what I get for mentioning a shutout possibility for Jackson Herbold. He's been good tonight. Noah Farb, back the other way. Skates right around Tingleson, and quick shot just high of the net. Jug can't quite keep it in here on the near boards, and now chips it in. 9:22. Knocked away by Schumacher. He gets it deep. I get the feeling that the Eagles aren't done putting some goals in the net, or putting some pucks in the net before this game is over here in the third period. Dan O'Connor back the other way. I think the Eagles are going to be determined to try to get that goal back. But the Caravan does not want the door to shut on them yet. Jug comes out with it. Ethan Cox up to Farb. Farb chips it and now goes up to Quinn Carey. Carey settles it down. Trying to look back to Farb, but it doesn't get through as the passing lane was held up. And now John Zach couldn't quite keep it in, and it's an offsides on the Eagles. 8:39 to play here in the third. Eagles lead at 3-1 over Mount Carmel. For all of our listeners, we will have a game tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central Time, so that'll be 4 o'clock Eastern Time. And then another one tomorrow evening against Chicago North. That'll be 9:40 Central Time, so you'll have to stay up late. The game will start at 10:40 for most of our viewers tomorrow night. Knocked away and out, but beyond Donovan's stick. Now Donovan and McClurg. Donovan will chip it deep, and Kolke will go back and get it. Tries to get it out, up in the air. Kirkpatrick keeps it in, and it's going to be a hand pass. Kirkpatrick used his glove to keep it in, and it went to another Eagle. So the stoppage of play on the hand pass by Zionsville. 8:06, the Eagles looking to get that goal back. Meanwhile, the Caravan looking to cut that lead a little more. Donovan out there with Charlie Farb and Kane McClurg. McClurg skates it. It's got Charlie Farb on the backside. Shot it towards the net, but it went behind it. Now Donovan. Donovan knocked away nicely by Vince Chochi. Under 8 to play. Willington swings it to the far boards. McClurg with a breakout pass. Looking for Charlie Farb, thrown just a little bit behind him. And now the Caravan get it out. Fleming will run it down. Third period, just about halfway through. Quick shot as it was taken away from Fleming, and he was a little frustrated with himself as Logan Knapp made a nice play and got a shot on goal. But Herbold was there for the save. We are halfway through the third period. The Eagles lead at 3-1. Mateo out there with Klein and Krug, Jug and Schumacher. Stick lift. Here comes Mateo. Mateo's got Eagles on either side of him. He'll take a quick shot. Nice pad save. And then off the post. And another quick rebound shot. And Ellis looking for it, but he came up with the save. Oh, I tell you, Ellis has made some tremendous saves. And this line continues to do it, Steve.
They are peppering him.
They have been skating all around and in the crease, up in the kitchen of Lucas Ellis, looking for another goal. Here's Jug, shoots it. Oh, just a blocker save at the last minute. And otherwise, Cairo Jug would have gotten the goal. Jug chips it, keeps it deep. Here's Mateo. Quick shot! And another save by Ellis as it went off his shoulder and up into the netting. That was a quick shot by Jug from this blue line, and I can see you cringing, Steve. He just about got that past Ellis. I think Ellis picked it up late, but got a blocker on it just enough. That was on net, too. Mateo trying to win the face-off. And Klein now will get it to Krug. Krug behind the net. And now he comes back around in front. Mateo with a shot. Ellis with a save. Under 7 to play. The Eagles still lead at 3-1. Pretty clean game so far. There's been a few power plays, but nothing too much. Referees are doing a good job. Keeping the whistles quiet for the most part. Kolke coming back on the far side. He'll skate it, and he does. Out over to Emmett Carr, who'll get it deep. Schumacher will go get it. Schumacher off the boards to Krug. Krug will break out to Mateo. Back the other way comes Dan O'Connor. Dan with it. He goes to the near boards, and he's challenged by Jug. Out with it is Jacob, who goes far side. Another shot and another save by Jackson Herbold. He came up with the initial toe save.
Sure.
That was beautiful. So again, these goalies have put on a show for us. And they've made some really nice saves here. 6:28 to play. Noah Farb out there with Quinn Carey, Zach Goggins. And on the blue line, John Zach and Luke Kirkpatrick. Zach gets it out, and it'll be chased down by Wiseman. Up the ice, past Jacob's stick, over to the near boards where Zach Goggins is waiting. He'll wisely chip it deep. Back to get it is McClellan. Now back around is Farb. Farb backhands it. Ellis got it. Quick shot by Goggins, just wide. I don't think it got through cleanly because when Goggins shot it, it was on net. Just deflected wide.
Way to keep it in over there.
Kept in. Nice play by Kirkpatrick. And now Zach went in aggressively and got tied up with Jacob. And Jacob drew the penalty. So Zach went in aggressively. Zach Goggins went in aggressively. And he's going to be called for, it looked like maybe an elbow. But he'll be out for 2 minutes. And the power play with under 6 to play for the Caravan as they try to get back into this one. Yeah, they're going to call an elbowing. So it looks like the Caravan's going to take their timeout. So we'll keep it right here. 5:52 to go in this one. The Eagles will have to kill a penalty. They have a 2-goal lead. Running down the score sheet for you. Jeremy Klein from Luke Kirkpatrick in the first period. That was an even strength goal. In the second period, John Zach from Quinn Carey and Noah Farb. That was an even strength goal. And then early in the third period, finishing out a power play that started in late second period, Donovan skated in past the blue line and got it past Ellis for a power play goal from John Zach. And then trailing 3-0, an even strength goal by Karik Londos for the Caravan to cut the lead to 2, and that's where we are right now with 5:52 and a power play opportunity for Mount Carmel. Zach Goggins in the box, called for an elbowing, 2-minute minor. And again, this has been a strength for the Eagles so far in this early season, is killing penalties. In fact, not just killing, but getting scoring opportunities on those penalties. They are an aggressive penalty-killing team. And now Londos and Donovan will take the face-off, won by Londos. Dan O'Connor goes across to Tingleson. Quick shot, and it deflected. Luke Kirkpatrick was in front of Herbold, and it deflected into the net. And the Caravan cut the lead to 1 on the power play goal. And we'll see who gets credit for it. Zach Tingleson, I think. It may have gone off friendly fire. I don't know if it was tipped by a Caravan. I think they're going to give Tingleson the goal. It may have gone off the shoulder of Kirkpatrick past Jackson Herbold. So 5:42 to go. I was just bragging on our penalty kill, and with under 10 seconds, they were able to get it by on a deflection. And here's a shot by, right past Ellis, and he was able to reach back and stop it. And Charlie Farb was waiting for that puck to squirt through Ellis so he could put it away. That shot was from Rex Willington. So the power play is over. Even strength now. The Eagles are going to have to push back here. Fight those heavy legs here in the third period and put this game away. And they kick out Carr from the faceoff and give it to O'Connor against Charlie Farb. Donovan gets it out to Willington. Willington, quick shot, save Ellis. Right now, I think the Eagles really have to keep the pressure offensively against the Caravan. They can't start trying to, just protect that lead. They got to keep playing aggressive, playing offensive hockey. Carr kicked out again for not anything he's doing, but what a teammate's doing. And now Dan O'Connor will take the face off. He wins it anyway. And here come the Caravan back the other way. This one comes in to Carr. Carr tries to backhand it back to Connor. Donovan is there to knock it down. And kept in, though, by Wiseman. And now they get it out. This will be an icing. Rex Willington sent it deep. And just under 5 to play. Eagles lead it 3-2. I'd like to see the Eagles finish strong here and get that goal back. Not on an empty netter, but just fight it and get this goal back. Jackson has played really well between the pipes. Jackson Herbold, as has Lucas Ellis for the Caravan. Mateo against Landos. Caravan beginning to win a lot more faceoffs than the Eagles here in the second and third period. Backhand shot behind the net. Now caught on the netting, and the referee will go ahead and blow the whistle as it was caught in the netting behind the net. And you might see the scoreboard there. It shows a power play. That was the penalty on Goggins that has never been erased. They're just letting it, I guess, run out. It is 5-on-5 hockey. And they're going to bring it outside the zone. Caravan coach wants an explanation. He thought the faceoff should remain in the Eagle zone, but it's going to come out. Faceoff won forward by Landos, and now Mateo knocks it out. Tingleson gets it deep. Schumacher goes back to get it. He will get it up and played by Krug on the breakout, and it's going to clear. Good hustle by Jug. He'll skate it up and get it deep. Tingleson runs it down and clears. Jug is there again. He'll fly it over to Schumacher. Back to Jug. Jug will settle it down. Up ice to Mateo. Mateo will skate it in. Tries to backhand pass to Krug. They couldn't connect. Good look, though. Kirkpatrick, quick shot, deflected wide. Krug loses it off of his stick. Back the other way. Couldn't be kept in. It'll be delayed offsides, but Krug touched it. Under 4 to play, 3:58. 2 late goals by the Caravan to cut the lead to 1 after the Eagles took a 3-0 lead early on a power play goal in the third period. Face off just outside the Caravan zone. Farb, Carey, and Cox out there. Jacob with the puck for the Caravan. Tries to gain the red line, and Farb was just there. Knocked him off the puck, and now Kirkpatrick to Zach. Zach up ice, couldn't connect. Goes all the way to the goalie, though, so no icing. Stick lift by Farb. Kirkpatrick shoots wide of the net, back into the corner. Farb bodies him, and Carey gets it deep. Puck comes still in. Carey keeps it in. Now they try to get it out. Beautiful keep by Kirkpatrick, and now they get it out, and it's into the Caravan bench. Great play by the sophomore over there, Luke Kirkpatrick, to keep that one in. 3:20 to play. Eagles lead at 3-2. Keep an eye on Ellis. I think he'll stay in for at least another minute and a half, but they might pull him, see if they can get a sixth man on the ice. Farb, McClurg, and Donovan out there now, the younger Farb. Tingleson runs this puck down. He got credited for the second goal. Kept, and now it's cleared. Rex Willington keeps it in front of him, goes to the far side. Charlie Farb tries to run it down and wisely chips it in. Now Donovan has it, but knocked away by Chochi. Ryan Fleming will get it, swing it back over to the Rex Willington. Nice play by the freshman, and Willington chips it out. Kept in by the Caravan, but he did not have the red line. That'll be icing. He was about 3 strides from the red line. And the Eagles try to hang on. 3-2 here. 2:41 to go in the third. Hey, a quick shout out to a buddy of mine, Jeff Hauser, who had breakfast with me. He, I think, is watching the game. Quick shout out to Jeff. He's watching his first Zionsville Hockey Club Eagles game. Mateo on the faceoff, wins it, shoots it towards the net, and the Caravan come with it. Now jug, Dan O'Connor, but aggressively cutting out of the net is Jackson Herbold. Very aggressive play by the senior goaltender. Schumacher now battling Jacob in the far corner. Jacob doing a good job hanging on to that puck, but Schumacher comes out with it. Up ice to Krug, looking for Mateo, skates in. Oh, nice poke by Jug right at the last minute so that he couldn't get a shot off as he was right on the doorstep. Here's Mateo back the other way. And a blocker save by Ellis. Now a centering pass to Klein, back over to Kirkpatrick. Quick shot with Mateo right in front, looking for the deflection, but Ellis followed it right in. 2 minutes to play. Ellis keeping the Caravan within striking distance of tying this game. Cox out there with Farb and Carey. Zach and Kirkpatrick at the blue line. Karek Londos on the face-off for the Caravan. This one's won by the Eagles. Back out, and Kirkpatrick keeps it in. Just wide of the net. Ethan Cox goes up. Dan O'Connor will get it out, but Cox will send it back down. Connor McClellan out, has it now, behind his own net. Under 2 to play. We'll keep an eye on Ellis. Back the other way, and John Zach is waiting. He'll bounce it off the boards. Quinn Carey had to tag up, and now they clear it. Kirkpatrick gains the red line and tries to shoot it deep. Comes off of a Caravan stick and up and over their bench with 1:26 to go. Caravan would like to get a possession so they could get Ellis off the ice and get that sixth man out there. Face-off will take place at center ice. Eagles lead it 3-2. Face-off, one forward by Farb intentionally, and he's the first one to get to the puck. He'll center it, and now it's cleared by the Caravan. John Zach is waiting for it. Zach up ice, and Quinn Carey will get it deep. This one is handled by Kirkpatrick, but it got out, and now he'll try to get it deep, and does. Way to stay with it by Luke Kirkpatrick. Under a minute to play, and they just can't get Ellis out of the net. Now the puck is at the feet, kept in by Zach. He goes, pad save by Ellis. Now to the far boards. McClurg. Now back the other way, here's Londos. He'll take a quick shot, and Jackson Herbold brushes it away. John Zach up ice, looking for the stick at Charlie Farm. Handled now, 35 seconds to go. Net is empty. Ellis is out. The sixth man is on for the Caravan. John Zach at the red line, shoots. It doesn't get through. Charlie Farb looking for it, and now it's cleared. Luke Kirkpatrick will shoot it off the skate.